So we had a big fuck it moment for the Mudkids was upon the release of our third record, Higher. We had signed with a label out in San Francisco. We're pretty excited about it. You know, we're kind of into that bass sound, like I just told you about hanging with Ludacris and all that stuff. We were into it. So damn near right after our record came out, they were just like, yeah, we're done. Yeah. We're not a label anymore. We're out of business. Like right as soon as our record came out, like 2 weeks.
That was a real bummer.
Like we didn't even get to talk to them or nothing.
Right.
It's just like, yeah, it's over.
And it kind of like hit us like, that kind of hit us like, and kind of splintered us for a couple years.
It messed everything up. Yeah. I mean, we were ready to roll.
Yeah.
We worked our ass off on that record too, you know what I'm saying? Because they wanted it at a certain time. And you know, figured we're playing by, you know, real independent label rules now. Yeah. Got to get this record to these folks. You know what I mean? Bust our ass to get the record done. And then like 2 weeks later, the label's gone.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, we'll just send you some product. Yeah. So that's what we got out of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Box of seeds.
But the fuck it comes, and some Newports. The fuck it that comes from that is based on, you know, the fact that we're still here. You know what I mean?
Well, we
regrouped and rebooted too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's when we got a little bit more cohesive, and then we put out our fourth record with people locally, and Ron put a little thing on that. Bass Mentality.
Yeah.
It's our fourth record, so.
But that was like several years after that. It was like, that was late 90s. This was early, you know.
No,
wasn't it? Or was it only 2 years?
Came out in like 2001.
2001?
The third record, man, yeah.
God, my brain is fried
2001,
right now.
dude. So,
yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
I was thinking late 2000.
2001, and then later, then all that crap happened, and we kept rolling, kept moving.
Yeah.
You know, but it was just jacked up.
That was definitely a fucking moment. Man.
That sucked.
Yeah.
That album's really good too. It's a damn shame that we couldn't get out to California and really support it more than we were able to.
Well, one of the things, you know, that was going on too at that time was we had brought Rhymefest into the fold, and so Rhymefest was actually on the record. He did a remix with these guys for the record. So like there was a whole lot of stuff that was riding on this, all going the right way. Once they disbanded and everything, then I started working, like, these guys were disillusioned at that point, so I started working a little bit more with Rhymefest, and when technically, like, they had let me go too from my position. Like, they were like, yo, all right, we don't need a manager right now, just go do your thing, go do your Rhymefest thing. Is basically what he said. I said, all right, cool.
He was winning.
You know, yeah, exactly. And so we did our thing, and you know, boom, boom, boom. That was from 2002 to 2006. You know, 2006, 2005, 2006. So anyway, that was all that, and then what had happened was during that whole time, though, we had stayed friends, all of us, you know what I mean? And we had watched what Rhymefest was doing, and they'd seen what was going on, and boom, boom, boom. It was time for them to put whatever that disappointment was that they had, whether it was in me or whether it was in Stray or whatever. I felt like it was time to put that behind, jump in the studio with this guy right here and make a complete album together as a group, and let's put that out and do that independently. And that was before the streams really hit and everything as well, too. So it was still like a valuable medium, but that brought us back together in a way that we were allowed to, like, the next year go on tour, and that gave the group enough momentum to where at that point,
and the Super Bowl song came
and then
out.
The Super Bowl, and then we had the Super Bowl. Indianapolis Colts were going to the Super Bowl. They did a Super Bowl song that got like crazy, you know, whatever.
That was the first time I learned anything about
really internet music.
Yeah, how the internet spreads music.
Yeah, and
like,
so
you post it on the MySpace.
That was like, honestly, like that comeback, that all culminated in that little Super Bowl jam. You know what I mean? So we had a little bit of a redemption as the Mudkids, and you know,
that was fun.
It's just like basically, if you have a problem and you can't work it out right then and there, sometimes it is best to separate for a while, and then you can realize how much you do work well together and how much you do miss each other. And as long as you keep it civil and you remain friends throughout that, if you can remain friends, then it's like any other relationship. It can come back together. It takes about 8 months, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. You can make it happen.
You can make any relationship better, man. Yeah. So that was like one of those things that we turned the fuck it moment to a bucket moment.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I like that. Ooh, changed it up on them.